Hi friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My channel is all about succulents and cacti, my balcony garden, and houseplants. Lots of houseplants in my apartment. Today I'm going to be showing you some changes that I've made in my living room, new grow light that I've added there and where I've moved things. I'm also going to show you my dining room. I've got some new furniture there. I don't have any plants in there because it's a little dark, but I have lots of vintage goodies in there, so I just want to show you a quick peek in there and hope you love it as much as I do. So let's get to it. Okay, here in my living room, here's my chair where I'm always sitting, my coffee right there, and you probably remember all of the plants that I have in front of my window here. And this little gal, it's always playing, gnawing on the head of that turtle. And this hutch back here that always has my milk glass in and my milk glass collection. In the bottom I would have stuff full of other things that I could not display. Well, recently I did get a new dining room set that has a hutch, and I moved a lot of things over there, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But I wanted to display some plants here too, and for me to do that I had to add this light here. This is the, I call it an octopus light, but it's like a 3-prong type of light, gooseneck type, and I had that in my plant room. Now I have that other grow light in there. I put this one here, and I put some of my smaller Hoyas here. Let me get a little bit closer. Every morning I do have to kind of squeeze through here without knocking anything over. Another excuse to lose some weight. So here is the power switch. Let me just show you how dark it is without it. Okay, it's very dark. Not light for these plants to survive on, so I had to put something here. And this one I can dim and move around. Some of these I have moved towards the Tanika here and this bird of paradise, so it gets a little bit of the surrounding area. But I have my Hoyas here, Hubicalix, Bertonier, the Hoya bovata. That one's potted in blue and white already, but the other ones are just the nursery pots inside of milk glass. It's a regular, no, that's a Hoya australis regular one, and a carnosa. And then down at the bottom I just have my blue and white Delt Holland pottery. Most of this is mine. Some of it is my daughter-in-law's that she's letting me display here. But I just love blue and white. So I wanted to make all of this here a blue and white theme, vintage glassware, pottery, teapots, all of that. And within that, the pops of green from, right now I have the Hoyas in here. We'll see what else I add. Also, I could probably put something in that teapot also, pop something in there. But I just love it. And it gives off just enough light. This grow light gives off just enough light as I squeeze back out of here for that hutch and for the plants in front of it. I do have a grow bulb in this light here. Now I use this at night, and I bought some grow bulbs, lower wattage, from Amazon, and I'll show you a picture here of the box because I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head. But I do have a grow bulb there that I turn this on at night, and I don't know, I figure it helps, but it looks just the same as a regular bulb, and to be honest, it costs the same too. So that is the setup here. Oh, I wanted to show you this little trick too. This is a little stool. It flattens. I had such trouble getting the step ladder back in here when I needed to check the plants up here and water and things. So I bought on Amazon I think this is 16 inches high. They do have them in different heights, but this is 16 inches. I went that high because I'm short. And I just keep it back here and flatten it out when I'm not using it. And I use it to check these plants and to water them. I also will take it into the bedroom and check the hanging plants in there. It's so much easier than lugging out a step ladder, squeezing it in there, and so I really like that. Just wanted to share that with you. So this is the setup I have of the hutch here. Let me show you another grow bulb area that's new. I'm not sure if I've shown it to you yet, so let me take you over there. Okay, so this area right here going into my bedroom and just underneath the kitchen counter here is where I have placed the majority of my Sansevierias. Not all of them, but the majority are here. This lamp here has one of those little grow bulbs in it. I put them here because I know that they can withstand low light areas. And this is a low light area. It looks bright now because I've got this lamp on and you don't know it, but over here there's a ring light on so I can film this. But normally this is pretty dark. So the light from this little lamp does beam down on these, and they seem to be doing okay because look at my little whale fin babies that my friend from Florida, is it Florida? Yeah, I think it's Florida, sent me. One of them didn't make it. There were 4 in total. One of them didn't make it. But look at this one. It's the baby's giving off a baby. So these are whale fin Sansevierias. So cute. And here's another Sansevieria. This one was sent to me by, I believe it was Debbie in California. Look how it's growing. Growing so well. So yeah, they're doing okay right there. And again, that has a grow light bulb in it, so it does well. So I've added that area too. I always want my apartment, my setup, my styling of my plants to look as natural and aesthetically pleasing as possible. I was really hesitant to add a bunch of grow lights and make it look too laboratory-like. So I'm trying to add, lots of wood, put bulbs in lamps, things like that, display plants in vintage items to make it look as natural as possible. So now, let's go on to the dining room so I can show you that. Okay, here is my dining room, and I used to have a high top table with 4 large chairs, and it was, when I got it years and years ago, it wasn't that big, but it was way too big for this area. Now that I'm an empty nester, I don't need a big, huge table. When I meet the kids, it's usually at my mom's house, so we don't have big dinners here. So I have been searching for the right little 2-seat shabby chic type table and a hutch to put everything in. And a couple of weeks ago, probably more than that, I found it at Merchant Square here, if you're local in Chandler. Love that place. It was in 2 different booths, 2 different sellers. Both of them are repainted, repurposed, and they have that shabby look to them, or as the new style says, that grand millennial, granny chic look to them. This is my cup that I got for Mother's Day. My daughter gave it to me. Mother like no other. Isn't that cute? So I love it. The chairs are wonderful. I need to get some cushions for those. And I've put here everything that I already have. I haven't gone out. I was real tempted to go out and buy new vintage pieces to, put on the table, put on the hutch, but everything I've had tucked away in the pantry, tucked away in corners. So I pulled it all out, and I put it on the table in the hutch. This is a hand-painted tray, one of my milk glass vases. This hutch here, I don't know how old it is, but it's very old, because it's, you know, the doors don't close very well, but I think that's one of the things I love about it, the character of it, you know? I can just tell by the wood that it's old. It has to be from the 30s, at least. So it was painted. The lady, and I have purchased furniture from her booth before, she put, this is decoupage. Is it decoupaged? Yeah, it's decoupaged on. Really beautiful. The bottom here, I have some linens, some of my Pyrex in there, and things that I had in storage that I've been wanting to display were all of my teacups. Not that I have a whole lot, but I wanted to display those. I had a little collection of salt and pepper shakers. I have a couple that are teapots. And, you know, snack plate and cups, more milk glass, my teacups, which I love. Now I have room to get more. I don't have a whole lot of teapots. Got that one back there and the one blue and white one. And then I have some jadeite. But if you're a collector, friends, you know that jadeite, this green glass, very expensive if you do find it. So these are pieces that I have managed to find at reasonable prices, and that's why I don't have a whole lot. But more milk glass and vintage plates up there that I have. And then up top I have some baskets, some vintage linen, hand embroidered, some jugs. And that round basket up there, that used to be in the center of the old table, and I just popped it up there. And I have this little bird cage with a little bird in it. And this is just the first look of it. I'd like to, you know, add some different things to it. And then I've had these every home I've lived in. This is my dining room wall. The only new things are my kids' pictures that I've added this year, their wedding pictures. But those frames I got at Goodwill for $2 each. Do you believe that? Perfect match, and it was just perfect to put their pictures up here. But everything else is scenery. Most of it is of English cottages, English countryside, which is what I love. So this is just always on display here. And that's my little dining room addition. I don't know if I'm gonna add plants, flowers, cut flowers on the table, yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna add plants back here because it looks bright, but I've got the dining room light, the kitchen light, and a ring light behind me, okay? That's why it looks bright. But normally this is very dark back here. So if I put anything, it may be, and I hate to say the word, friends, faux plants, okay? But, you know, just to get some greenery back here. So I am so pleased with that. I just had to share that with you. Hope you love it as much as I do. There you have it, friends. That is my new setup in my living room. New lights that I think will do the plants well and aren't too intrusive into the aesthetic look that I'm going for in my living room. And my new dining room furniture, which I love. So I have an incredible urge to go thrifting now. So that's probably what I'll do this week. I may just take you along with me, maybe go up to Merchant Square and show you where I got that furniture, because they have a lot of beautiful stuff there. So let me know down in the comments below if you want to come along with me on that field trip. Thanks so much, friends. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.